Hey everybody, today we're at the Bay Life Car Show here in Seffner, Florida, my little hometown, so to speak. I was born actually in Tampa, but Seffner's a little tiny town outside of Tampa, and pretty much lived here from like '89 until about 10 years ago. So cool little town right outside of Tampa. I got this great church that puts on this car show every year. Behind me we have a '99 Shelby Series 1. That is a Shelby, not a Corvette. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to show you that car and a few others, and hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you see something you like or you want to comment on it, definitely drop a comment because I like hearing from you guys. Let's get on with the show. Okay, so look at the hood on this Shelby. Never seen anything like that, right? The way it like swoops in and grabs the air. That is just a car you do not ever see. I think it's beautiful. Side gills. Trying not to shake my phone so I can show you guys how cool this thing is. Look how far back this motor sits. You got the air cleaner clear into the cowl. Then you can see that hood from the backside, that big scoop of air that just comes right in, goes straight to those fans, pulls this thing off. Like everything's aluminum, the entire frame. I'm sure the motor and everything else is. When you first see it, you think, oh, is that a Corvette that's been modified? But nope. This is a Shelby. Look at those gills on the side. There's Carol right there. Carol Shelby, the guy that started the whole Shelby thing. Was a chicken farmer out of Texas, I believe. First American to win 24 hours of Le Mans. Look at that interior.
It sold for like 1 point something. Yes, that's
Shelby
it.
Shelby Series 1.
That's the autograph one.
Right there. And then you look at the roll cage they put on it too. And then they got these awesome rear wheels right here. Willwood brakes. Come back here to the back. Look at that beautiful back end right there. Dual exhaust coming right out of the middle. Then you got the Shelby Series 1 badge on the back. Those one-of-a-kind taillights. You also got this like Le Mans style gas fill here in the back. Beautiful. Just a really rare and phenomenal car to see here at the show. Look how the shifter is like way over in the console to where they gotta almost cut the console to get it to fit in. Spectacular. And there's one more beautiful shot of that car. Just a huge crowd here, so it's hard to kind of get the cars on video how you want. But I mean, they've got all the supercars in here, like this Ford. This is a reproduction. I talked to this guy last year, but I mean, even a reproduction is expensive and hard to get. Look at that motor in there. Wow. Great car, right? We got a Ford Pantera here. And we've got another Ford Pantera here. With the Di Tommaso Pantera stickers on the side. Look how beautiful this guy's interior is. Great car, great paint. And then you move to his engine bay. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is, right? Di Tommaso. You got the Ford engine sitting in there looking beautiful. Great car. Another Shelby creation right here. These things are freaking cool, aren't they? Twin turbo. Got two big turbos sitting there on the front. Looks like a Ford small block sitting in there. Beautiful color, blue. Really nice blue. Look at that shifter. That freaking cool or what? Move here to the back. Wow. Pretty cool how they do that, huh? That big back window. And then over here, we've got a Mercedes 300 SL. Probably the most beautiful Mercedes I've ever seen. Show you guys this interior. Look at that. Look how close the steering wheel is to the dash. I don't think you can steer it from the top because it's so close to the dash. But it almost looks like a Porsche Sportster back in the day. Just a little bit more high class, right? And the nice gills here on the side. Just a truly beautiful piece of art right there. Here's that other Pantera. As I'm slowly working my way out of the supercar area. There's a few more over that way we're gonna go take a look at here in just a second. So more of the supercars over here. McLaren, done in the Joker purple color. Man, that thing looks badass, right? Corvette, Cadillac CTS. This Cadillac's really nice. Look at the blue on that. I gotta show you guys the interior on this thing, man. This thing is so cool. Look at those seats. Isn't that badass? The back seat. And of course you got a sunroof on there. Definitely gotta have the V8 to get you down the road. But man, that is a nice Cadillac, isn't it? Alright, let's walk on and show you guys some other cool stuff. Corvette. I got some old Bricklins up here. The 70s, 75 Bricklin. Done pretty good. Those were cool back in the day, kinda. There's another one, a white one sitting next to it. And then we got the Lotus. That's a nice car, huh? When I was a kid growing up in the 80s and 90s, this was one of my dream cars. Used to love the look of the Lotus. It kind of looked like a Lamborghini, just shortened up a little bit. But what a cool car, right? Then we got this like, I don't know, like a banana metallic yellow Lamborghini. This guy's letting everybody sit in it. That's pretty cool of him. Not too many people will do that, but I've seen a few people jumping in and out of that thing, so that's pretty cool of him to do. But yeah, it has like this banana metallic yellow color to it. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but I'll try to get in here, see if you can see the sparkles in that paint. Yeah, what a beautiful car, right? It's got blue interior on a yellow Lambo. Then we scoot back here to the back. Look at that. Really pops in the sun, doesn't it? Look at that motor. I love the glass you can look through to see it. Definitely a dream car right there. And they got a few other supercars over here. I think that's a Toyota. I can't remember. Toyota MR2, if I remember correctly. Let me look at the dash because I don't know Toyota's 91 MR2. But hey, that's nice. I never seen one done that nice, so I couldn't even really recognize it. Then we got the Toyota Supra here. That thing's done really nice. And an old like 93, 94 Viper. Somebody brought their drag car. They got their drag car over there. We got us a fastback Mustang sitting up there. Guy even brought a restored fire truck out here, so never know what you're gonna see out here at the Bay Life Car Show in Seffner, Florida. The year is 2025, and we are in the month of, what are we in? April, May, June. We're at the end of May, coming into June now. I think today's like the 22nd or 23rd. Here's a nice Viper. Don't make too many of these right here. This is the GTS. Like that one. It's really sharp. Alright, so that's the end of the supercars. Now we walk into the regular car show, which is about 3 or 4 acres of the parking lot out here in the church. And got everything you can think of out here, from this 3rd gen Camaro to this Nova. So let's walk around and show you the cars. Check out this old vintage funny car here. Looks like it was based off of a Corvette. That's pretty cool, right? And then they got Kona Ice out here. They got sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, all that stuff for the kids. They got knickknacks and things for the wife, you know, like purses and necklaces and crafts and things over there that the wife can check out if she's not into cars. And then we got cars and trucks, like this beautiful Power Wagon here. Look at that. You don't see this very often. Restored to perfection. Wow, that's a really nice one there. First one I've ever seen restored. I've seen one of these before, but only once, and it was not restored, so that is very nice. I like how they did that. Black hood, yellow truck, black bumpers. Wow, that looks really good, huh? Alright, let's walk on and look at the other millions of cars they've got out here. There's so many, you could probably not see them all in one day. They're even giving out piggyback rides here. What's that, a Citron? I think that's what those are called. Then we got a 23 Model T Roadster. This beautiful lady eating her lunch. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. The window folds up. This is a 86 Citron with plenty of bread. Beautiful rod. Never seen one of those before.
So yeah, hey, I've been trying to sell it over here. Everybody's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have sent it out of the country." Hey, that's it. Beautiful truck. Thank you.
Here's a beautiful Z28 Camaro. Wanted to show you guys real quick. LT1 350. Hugger orange with the white stripes. 4-speed car. Great car, right? Love the orange with the white stripes. Really good looking car. Great restoration on there. Great Chevelle here, SS 454. Wow, that's a nice car, huh? The big block 454. I always love the grills on these things and the headlights. Great car. Got a Duster next to that. There's all kinds of cool stuff out here, man. I love my Camaros, so there's another straight bumpers Z28 right there. Pontiac Bonneville convertible. That is a really nice car right there. Grand Prix. It's like the Pontiac division over here. Nice Formula 400 right there. I always love the nose on those things. Really cool looking car right there. We got a GTO. Gran Turismo Obligado. What's the last word? With the O? Can't remember. Cool stuff out here. A lot of cool stuff out here. Look at this Resto mod over here. RS with the hidden headlights. That's really cool. That's like a Chip Foose style there. Corvettes and Roadrunners, and I mean anything and everything you can think of out here. Even got an Oldsmobile W30 T-top, black and gold with the swivel seat, T-tops. That's pretty cool, huh? And like I said, it is the W30, so gets the W30 hood with that little vent that goes in there. Really nice car. All kinds of old cool hot rods, like this gold one here, 29 Deluxe. It's a very nice 33 Dodge right there. 500 stroker in this Corvette, I think. Belvedere, maybe? Yeah, Corvette. That's a cool car. Ford Deluxe. And even a Skylark. Look at this blue Skylark. Wow, that's a really nice looking Skylark, huh? This is like the one from my cousin Vinny. The Tempest and the Skylark and the Posi traction that Marissa Tomei taught us all about. Pretty cool, huh? The Mach 1 from Gone in 60 Seconds, the original movie. Pretty cool. I love these things. A guy over here that'll customize, make you a card plate for your car. Check it. And press it in there. This guy's gonna mix the paint. Isn't that pretty cool? And then they press you out your own personal plate, and it's gonna look like one of these here, or one of those. Custom novelty plates. Anything and everything that you guys want for your car, you can get made by this company right here. Look at that. That is too cool. So anything from plates to steering wheels to just, you name it, you know, Patriots, knick-knack stuff, sports stuff. They got all kinds of vendors out here, so you can bring your dog or your girlfriend whichever one you love best. And y'all could have a good old fun time here at the Bay Life Car Show. Hot out here, so I'm gonna try out this place. And they got fresh fruit and all kinds of cool drinks. So let's see what it tastes like. This guy's got a time machine in the back. So you can pick whatever flavor you want, and then they also have the boba. Can I get a strawberry lemonade with boba?
Strawberry boba, or do you want to change up the flavor?
Strawberry.
Okay.
You're fine, thank you.
Cash your card, please.
Card.
Thank you. It's coming. Strawberry with strawberry, Ella. Thank you. Okay.
We have the whole mixing station in the back of this little van.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Y'all have a great one.
Take care.
Bye. Right out. Wow, that's really good. Those boba balls are really good too, man. Holy crap. It's like you're drinking it, and then a little boba ball comes up through this big, huge straw, and it's like a Jello ball or something. Tastes pretty good, actually. Get you one while you're out here. Old classic Jeep here with the trailer on it. That's really cool, huh?
Heavy equipment. When it wasn't fixed, transmissions. Now you got 10 gears. You're always in a sweet spot. You've got the overdrive.
That's pretty cool, huh? Go camping in that.
Yes.
Oh, look at that T-Bird. Wow, I really love T-Birds. Oh, this thing's sweet. T-tops. Wow. That's a really cool one there. I don't know what it is, but I love T-Birds. Cool car, right? In my opinion. Got all these other cooler cars, but I kind of like those old luxury T-Birds, Cadillacs and Lincolns. There's a Ford Maverick. Even got a Shaker Cuda out here with the Bo 40. 57 Chevy. That's cool.
Where's the pedals?
Even got an old motorcycle out here.
That's a footrest.
No,
That's just where you put your foot.
Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. That's how motorcycles started out. Putting motors on bicycles. Old Ford twin beam. Cool hot rod. The Samurai, dude. You could never get these things stuck in a mud hole. You don't see that very often, but when I was in high school, you saw maybe 4 or 5 roaming around town. The Suzuki Samurai, lifted with the mud tires on there, man. Those things were hell in the mud hole. Could not get them stuck. Look at that. It's like a miniature Jeep, really. But yeah, those things were badass back in the day. They were no slouch, that's for sure. What else we got out here? 55 Bel Air, Vega wagon, nice 86 GT convertible. Love my Fox bodies. Oh, even got a A Mercury Capri sitting out here. You don't see those very often. And this one's a T-top. Got the seats in there. Love those seats. I don't know if they're Recaro or not. I forget what they are, but my buddy had one of these in high school, 4-cylinder turbo, non-T-top car. But man, we drove the hell out of that car. Well, he did. I just rode in it. But I always loved these cars. I thought they were cool, especially compared to the Mustang. They just had like a square front end, like a square jaw, and they had these flared fenders on the front and the back, which the Mustang didn't have. So that was a lot cooler to me than the regular Mustang. Oh, here's a Nash Metropolitan. These are cool cars. Tiny little metro car. You can find these on Marketplace every so often for a decent price. You know, 5 to 10 grand for a decent one. This one in this condition is probably a $32,000 car, somewhere in that price range. But that's a really nice restoration, so maybe a little bit more for that one. I'm not sure, but nice car. Here's a nice Ford pickup truck. Love these old Fords. I'm almost done with my Baba drink. I'm gonna have to go get another one. That was too good. Oh, Rob's here, everybody. I put the clear coat over the patina on that one. Looks really good. That's a cool old truck. And the Bronco, Mike McGrath style. I had a buddy named Mike McGrath in high school. We used to run around these parts together, and he had a mint condition red one like that. That was another one of our high school rides. Tom Sheen's Capri and Mike McGrath's Bronco. They got like a music up there, other snacks and foods. We'll take a look up there in a minute. I haven't gone up there to check out the new pavilion they built up there yet. Now look at the C10. That's nice. Really nice. Red on gray on white. Came out really nice. More hot rods. Wow, nice Novas. Oh, that green one's really nice in the sun. Wow. Camaro, Falcon, Impala, Malibu, Firebird. And then we get to the end where I can't name what the car is. What is that?
Cool, that's different, ain't it?
Is that a Centron?
I have no
Centurion?
idea. She just said, like a Studebaker.
Wow.
They built this.
This is a 92 Elector. Oh, 82. What did I say? 92? I can't see.
They built somewhere around 50 or so. So this is their design, their creation. This is not made from anything else. This is what they made.
So we're here with
Lloyd Wallace.
Lloyd Wallace, and we're going to talk to him about his very rare, what is this?
It's a unique mobility electric car. It's built in Englewood, Colorado by a company called Unique Mobility. It's supposedly produced somewhere around 50 or so of these things from 79 to 1982. And back then they didn't have the lithium batteries, so they had the lead acid batteries in this. It runs the full length of a big tunnel that goes down the center of this car. 96 volt, special General Electric motor, called a Sepix motor, separately excited traction motor that they had General Electric make for them to put in this. They sourced out some off-the-shelf parts. Volkswagen Rabbit or Fox is the transmission and front suspension on this, and the steering wheel and the pedals. It's a manual transmission, front-wheel drive. It's got a gated shifter on the dash, which is kind of unusual. 4-speed. The reason they did that is because the batteries are in the tunnel, so they got to put them up on the dash. Doesn't need a manual transmission, no, but that's what they went with. And so you just select what gear you want. Usually higher gear than first. First usually doesn't do anything. It's too torquey in first, so just skip first.
Just skip it altogether.
Put it in like second or third, good to go. Very unique car.
So where'd you find this? How long ago?
The fellow that was restoring this, his name is Jimmy Underhill. He has a YouTube channel too, called EV Swap Conversions. And he has all the videos of him restoring this car. He redid the transmission and put another motor, did suspension, brakes, had it painted. Fortunately, he had to concentrate on the new business, which is converting EVs. And so he decided he was going to sell this. So I had purchased one from him that he had a coupe. It came in 3 body styles, a coupe, a hatchback, and a panel. And he had a coupe that had missing parts, so I purchased that one from him first. And then when he decided to sell this one, he called me up and said, hey.
Oh, so now you got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, 1.5.
Well, I got a collection of these. I bought a hatchback. The other only hatchback known to exist first. Which it's not a running car, and it had some damage in the back. And then 2 more came up on Marketplace. All these were in Georgia. And I went and I bought those 2, which is a panel and a coupe. Then I purchased Jimmy's coupe, and then he called me and sold me this one. And then 1 more came available, which is another coupe out of California, and I got that one. So I have actually 6 of
Wow.
these.
Wow.
There's like 13 known to exist, 2 in the museum. So there ain't very many of these out there, and I've got quite a collection of them now.
You're the guy, huh?
Never expected that in a million years. After the first one, I figured that was it, but no, now I got a collection of them.
That's how it always seems to go.
If I
Like
could
you
find
bought.
another one, I'd get it too.
Yeah.
It's super unique and cool.
Well, show us the car and some of the cool, unique things about it, if you would.
Okay. These relays, they're for like the wiper blades and headlights, stuff that runs off a 12 volt. You have to have a 12 volt battery for some of that stuff. And this is the battery charger. Charges the batteries. Right now he's got it set up where it plugs in here, but originally it plugged in here under the license plate. This is just for testing. He put on there. It's a GFI. Used the extension cord and a light bulb. And when he was testing stuff, the light bulb's supposed to blow before anything else burns up.
Right.
But yeah, it's a separately excited motor, 32 horsepower electric motor from General Electric.
That's the original motor?
This is not the original. I have the original come out of this car, but being he lives out there where this company built these in Inglewood, there was a guy, oh gosh, I want to say his name, Jim McCullough. They went, him and this other boy that found a couple of these and were working together on them in the garage, and they found Jim McCullough, who worked for that company. And they got him to come over and help them figure out how to fix these. They worked on this motor controller and stuff and got theirs running. And so that's how they got involved in these things. And so, like I said, it's just
Pretty cool car.
so on his website, like I said, you can go on there and he's got videos of him going through and then working on it, working on the controller with Jim McCullough and stuff to figure out how to get these things working and running again. 'Cause that thing looks like an old radio in the back. I mean, it's all resistors and old analog, that big controller.
And it's all fiberglass and
Fiberglass, the whole body. There's no real frame. It's a tub design for strength and everything. You got to kind of climb down in it like a Corvette or something else.
Right.
It's a pretty steep tub. And then this is the battery tunnel, of course, which is real wide.
and there's your shifter.
The shifter, the gated shifter. Radio sitting in there, but it's not in the hole. It's a whole cassette radio that came with it. Original radio.
And
These
how do
windows-
your windows work there?
Well, I'll show you on the other side. This one's missing that way.
All right.
They slide. You get this little pin, and they slide. Front one slides. And this holds it in place.
Oh wow, how cool is that? Then you got the sunroof up here.
They all came with the hatch, the sunroof.
They all came with the
Came with
sunroof?
the sunroof. The panel, like I say, is missing this window, and they're a two-seater. This one's a two-seater, which is a hatchback.
Right.
No, I'm sorry, this is the 2+2. This is the four-seater hatchback. The other hatchback I got is actually just a two-seater, kind of like the panel. It has the windows. So.
These taillights look familiar. Is that a Monza?
That's a Chevy Monza taillight, and the windshield's a Chevy Monza.
Oh, okay.
And this is a Pinto or a Mercury Bobcat hatch on the hatchback.
And then I see like
A meter.
a meter in the back.
This is the only one with a meter.
And what does the meter do?
The man that owned this way back when he bought one, so he could charge it at the house. But when he went to work downtown in the city, he had to park on the sidewalk. He couldn't pull up to the building where he worked and plug it in and charge it. So he had street lights. So he plugged it into the street light, which is the city electric. So he mounted this up and wired it up. So when he was downtown on the street, he could plug it into the light pole. The meter lady would come and read the meter and charge him for electric. That's the city's electric.
Wow. What a
It's like
story.
pulling up to a Tesla thing, only back then he'd pull up to the light pole up the street and the
Wow.
meter lady would read it.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
And back here, there's a little door hatch. And there's your access to your tunnel for all your batteries. This door flops down.
so you pull like one battery at a time out, or?
This bumper slides in with some pins.
Uh-huh.
You undo the pins, slide this bumper off. Now you can just take the slide the tray right out.
Oh, a whole tray of them. I got it. Kind of like an RV would have.
Yep, slide the whole battery. They made this roller thing that you set up. You slide all these batteries out into a roller. 16
Wow.
lead acid batteries originally for 96 volts. It was real heavy, like 1,000 pounds of batteries.
And what happened to this company?
Oh, they continued on. They were real successful. They just quit building these cars.
Right.
They built dune buggy kit bodies for this, for your Volkswagens, and they had like 6 different types. So then when they were building the factory to do these, they already had the fiberglass technology, so they built this all out of fiberglass and everything. That's kind of how they have built other fiberglass products for big companies and stuff. So they quit making the cars, but they still made the electrical components and stuff for big companies and the big industry. And then later on, as EVs started coming on, they were making a lot of components for all these new EV companies.
So they're transitioned mainly into a supplier.
They became $1 million company.
Right.
You know, and then
And they started out with this.
yeah. Well,
Our
dune buggies actually
started
and
up.
these, and then a whole bunch
Yeah.
of different kind of products
Yeah.
along the way. And
Sounds like a fun
about a
company.
year and a half or so ago, they sold out to a big conglomerate called Danfoss. Oh, the name changed from Unique Mobility to UQM when they started doing the electric components. So if you ever heard of UQM, it's a big company selling electric components. And then Danfoss bought them out about a year and a half ago, which is an even bigger electric company that supplies a lot of electrical parts for all the new vehicles and stuff. So.
Wow. Well,
Little
that's definitely the
13-inch
first I've ever seen.
13-inch wheels. They designed this so that it would have low rolling resistance. That's why they went with these little wheels.
And that's the originals? That's what they would look like?
Yeah, they actually had a steel. This is off of it's off of Volkswagen. This is Volkswagen suspension. So
Oh, okay.
Volkswagen Rabbit, but they had the steel wheels original. This is a little upgrade.
Well, yeah, those kind of fit the car. They look good.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks for showing me.
This, like I say, super cool. You know, and
Unique.
I haven't had this one long. I still got to finish putting it together. Jimmy did most of it up to this point. Get the windshield headliner back up, missing mirrors and a few little things. But it runs, it works, it's all painted, it's, you know, close to being fully restored.
Definitely the first one I've ever seen.
That's why the vents aren't in there yet, because still got to get the windshield mounted in and the windshield wipers and the vents.
Oh, you just got, what, Lexan in? Is that?
That's a real windshield.
Oh, that's your windshield.
The
Okay.
windshield guy, he was supposed to put it in and he disappeared. So now I got to find another one or try to put it in myself. So I want to take it to the show, so it's just sitting in there. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Show, but
Gotcha.
the reason why I can't drive it this year on the road.
Right.
So get that finished.
Now I heard you talking earlier about driving this thing and insurance, and You don't want to drive this thing on the road, right?
No, not too far, and depends on where I'm going. You know, somewhere where there ain't a whole lot of traffic. I don't want to be out there in all that crazy traffic.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a car because somebody was texting or something, you know?
People don't.
Yeah. Hey, you can't replace this. I mean, he's missing the mirrors, right? And just trying to find the mirrors is hard, right?
The guy couldn't see good out of these, so he mounted some up here.
Oh.
They filled the holes in and got rid of
Oh,
them.
got you.
Going back to the original, and I do have the mirror.
Oh, you do?
Well, at least one of them. I'm still looking for another one. I might have two. I got, like I said, I got more than one of these, so I can get some parts off my other vehicles.
That's a cool car.
But yeah, he took that side window that was cracked too, the windshield guy, and he was going to get a new flat glass made.
And now he's gone?
Which I can get one out of my other cars and then have,
Yeah, but still.
have it for a pattern and make some more. But still, you know, it's like, oh, thank you very much. That kind of messed me up.
Yeah.
I had to come right into the show. I said, well, I'm still bringing it.
Yeah.
But I wish I had a little more together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for showing me your car. A very unique car, sir.
Appreciate you.
A great show. Always a great show here at Bay Life. So many cars out here to see. I can't really video them all, but hope you guys enjoyed the show like I did, and we'll see you next time. Bye. That's Brandy Bunn's mom's boyfriend's car right there. I forget his name, but that's a sweet Firebird he's got right there. The Formula 500, or Formula 400, I mean. Formula 400, baby. Love that car. This old Nova. Look at that. Nova SS. GTO convertible. And another Nova SS. Man, I love T-Birds. I'd rather have a T-Bird than a Corvette. Isn't that crazy? Most people would rather have a Corvette. Not me, I love those T-Birds. I just can't fit in them. Like, take this little one here, you try to shove me behind the wheel, I just don't fit, baby. But such a nice car. So this guy's about to fire up his GT350. Definitely got to hear this thing crank up. What's up, bud? Nice car, man.
Hey, thanks.
I got to hear this thing start up. Oh, wow. That's freaking sweet. What a cream puff.
Hey, take care, brother.
You too, have a good night. Look at that, dude. What a car, huh? Nice and quiet. Then we got this 911 turbo here with a LS shoehorned into the back. Saw this one earlier, that's how I know they got the LS in there, but isn't that cool? That's like what's his name from Stay Tuned? Tony Angelo from Stay Tuned. He's got that Porsche with the LS in it. A couple of old hot rods coming down the row here. Monte Carlo SS. Boy, that was the days, huh? Back in the 90s. Mike McGrath's dad had one of these. Not that nice, but we used to steal it and take it out. Oh yeah, we got a Hemi Shaker Cuda TX9 car. TX9 stands for black when you're talking about Mopars. So this is a TX9 71 Hemi Cuda shaker car, bucket seat, power windows, billboard car. This is like the top dog of 1971 right here. You couldn't really get a hot rod out of Detroit that had more bells and whistles and could go faster than this one. Had the elephant motor shoehorn down in there with the silver shaker. That looks good. The gills on the fender. Great car. Got the Hemi billboard here on the side. Black on black. Bucket seat, center console. Looks like the original steering wheel on there. Slapstick automatic. Really nice car. Really nice car. I guess one step up would have been the 4-speed, but who wants to drive a 4-speed with the top down, right? You just want to cruise, have a good time, hit the beach with the ladies. That's the car to do it in right there, man. That's a hot ticket right there. Good car. They got some metal signs they made up and put in front of here too. That's pretty cool. Yosemite Sam. They got the Roadrunner sign over here. Nice artwork pieces to put in front of your car. They got the Betty Boop, and that's in front of the Plymouth Superbird. So this is the younger sister, I would call it, of the Daytona. I never really cared for the Superbirds as much as I did for the Daytonas. It just, the nose and the wing didn't match the body, you know. They were trying to make Richard Petty happy because he was a big old crybaby, and so they had to make a Superbird for him to keep him, you know, racing for them. So this car is a result of a crybaby, so it doesn't really form and fit the way that a Daytona would. You know, the Daytona has a Coke bottle style. This one's kind of more flat. This is a very highly sought after vehicle, don't get me wrong. It's just not my cup of tea, especially compared to the Daytona. It's just a rush job, you know, trying to get a car done so they can make somebody happy, and I don't really care for them that much. They're cool to see, but you know, basically just a Roadrunner with a wing and a nose on it. But cool car to see nonetheless. They got the 70 Coronet front fenders on it. 70 Coronet hood to get it to fit. Has that like dip down right here at the front. That's that dip down from the Coronet where they made the 70 Super B. That's what allowed that nose to fit there like it does. This one's got the 440 Super Commando in there. It's pretty cool. Bench seat car. Automatic on the column. That's pretty unique. You don't normally see that. Vinyl rooftop. Does got the faux scoops here in the fender. On a real NASCAR, those would have been cut so that way the wheel wouldn't rub the top of the fender when you're driving, because the cars were much lower. People think that's to let air out, but it's actually to clearance the tire, the top of the tire, so it won't rub when you're racing. Because rubbing is not always racing if it's your tire rubbing your own car. So like I said, this car was built off of the Roadrunner platform, so it has the beep beep Roadrunner there. They always keep the Roadrunner horn on these cars. It has the different sound to it, you know. Steve Mignanti taught us about that, how they use the different, I think, wiring in there to detint it or something like that, make it sound a little different. So that's cool. He's got the chart out here on this thing, which is a really nice one. 716 446 barrel additions. That's pretty unique car. Got a 69 Roadrunner convertible right next to it. Done in the Hemi orange with the white interior, air grabber hood. See, this hood here would grab fresh cold air right through the top while you're driving on the road, and it would force it into your air filter down here, right? Has this like thing that goes around it that seals onto that rubber. So as you're driving down the road, instead of your engine breathing in a bunch of hot air, it can breathe in the air that's going to come through these vents right here. See there? Now sometimes they'll sell these same hoods with the fake vent on it, which is not an air grabber, but this one actually does have the real air grabber hood. Looks like he's got some Foose wheels on there. They look good. Got the Roadrunner here on the door. Warner Brothers. And then they also have it on the dash on the 69. They did not have it on the dash on 68 because... No, this is tea or fruit juice. They got a little miniature van over there called the Baba truck or something. And they, oh, it's delicious, man. It's delicious. Refreshing too. Yeah, right over there. Yeah, little tiny blue truck, or van, I mean. Right at the edge corner over there. Oh, they're refreshing as all get out. I'm telling you, you got lemon in them and stuff. It's really good. It says Baba on it, and it's a blue van, B-O-B-A. Towards the, you're welcome. People can't get enough of the Baba drink around here, man. It's too hot out here. People got to get cooled down. But back to it. White interior, 4-speed car, bucket or bench seat. So used to saying bucket. There goes the Lambo. Look at that. Isn't that a sweet ride? 69 Roadrunner convertible, Hemi orange. I always love how they did the taillights on these things. And they also put the Roadrunner on the tail panel of this thing too. That's pretty nice, huh? That's a sweet car there. And we may, oh yeah, we got one more. We got a 72 Roadrunner right here with the Mecum tag on the front. So he must have bought this at Mecum, I'm guessing. But that's a really nice car. Again, another example of the air grabber, cold air intake that Dodge was up to back in the day. And basically on this one, as you're driving, you could hit a switch on the dash, or pull a lever, I mean, and it would open up that there hood scoop, which would bring in the cold air right there through the flapper door and push it right into that air filter, giving you cold air to breathe, which is what your engine needs to run strong. So if it's breathing hot air under the hood, it's just not going to do as well as something that's breathing cold air. So something Mopar was into back in the day. Another bench seat car, 4-speed, pistol grip shifter. That's the pistol grip shifter right there everybody's always talking about. They did put the Roadrunner on the dash on this one, and then they also had a really cool Roadrunner they would put on the front of this thing. See if this one's on here. Nope, it's missing, and so is half of the Roadrunner badge there, but it should have, if I'm not mistaken, a little Roadrunner bird's head right there on the grill, which is missing on this one, I think, but still a very nice car. It's like a carousel red with silver stripes and a white top. And he's got the Forgiatos, Forgiato wheels on there, which look really good on this car. I wouldn't think so. If somebody told me they were putting Forgiatos on their Roadrunner, I'd probably think they're crazy, but that actually came out pretty good. So hats off to them for making a good decision on that one. Looks good. All right, we're gonna roll on. Ford Galaxy. Not really into the Galaxies. I do like these old 71 bump side trucks though. This one's really nice. This guy did a really nice job under the hood with this metal plate he put here. Man, that thing's look great. There we go. That is a nice looking truck. Got the big Kraggers on there all the way around. Great looking truck.
We have fans in the audience again. Number 95, Pete Butcher, 1972 Dodge Dart Slinger.
What a beautiful car, right? So I talked to the lady about this earlier. This Type LT 72 Camaro RS. And she's owned it for 52 years. This car has had one repaint. And that is it. Oh, I'm sorry, 73. I said 72, but this is actually a 73. Came off the assembly line with one of my cars. I have a 73 and a 70. She bought this one out of New York. And She has kept this thing so nice. We were talking about this front bumper right here earlier. This is the original one for this car. And look how beautifully it fits on the car. Usually these things are all out of shape, you know, over the years they'll get kind of just warped and everything, but not hers. She had hers fixed at some body shop, and she said it took them a while to get it aligned right, but they got it. And that car is just very, very nice. Very nice car. So just wanted to stop and show this one off. Just love this car. I think it looks great in its original condition. Oh, let me show you the cream seats. So she's got cream buckets with brown carpet, which kind of accentuates the brown wood grain on the door panel and on the gauge cluster. And then also on 73 they went to the perforated headliner instead of the headliner with the bows in it. So she wanted to show me that and point that out as well. But what a great car, right? Something I noticed earlier when I was talking to her, the taillights on this thing, they actually have the name right there in the red lens. You can kind of barely see it if I move the camera up and down a little bit. It's like GUDEX, but just noticed that earlier when I was talking to her. Beautiful car, love this car. But just wanted to show you guys this one before I got out of here, the Type LT steering wheel. Great car, great car. Cutlass. Chrysler, I don't know what that is. What is that? A Chrysler New Yorker. That's a nice New Yorker, huh? The big boy. Cutlass. Sebring. Nice green. Satellite, I meant. Say Sebring. Satellite. Nice color. Is that yours? Nice car, man.
Yeah, you know what the color is? Yeah, I heard you say color.
Yeah, what color is it?
Sassy grass green.
Is that? It looks darker. Maybe it's my glasses.
They
Oh, it
made
is.
lighter green, but yeah, they only used that color for 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice car.
I found it. It's unbelievable how you run into things, but I run into by accident. The guy was in his 90s. He couldn't drive anymore, so I got the car sat in his garage for 10 years.
77.
Wow.
Javier Gomez in
I've had it for a long time.
Did you buy it locally?
Yeah, Claremont.
Claremont? Yeah, yeah. That's not too far away. Wow.
Guy had a big ranch there, and he had a big, nice
next,
building
car
for his
number
cars, but
36,
he had 90% of his cars were Corvettes.
Oh, yeah?
Chevy RS.
Wow. Well, you did a great job getting this thing fixed up and back on.
25 years ago.
Is it? So you painted it when you first got it?
The original owner did it.
Oh, yeah, he did, huh? Wow. It's got the bench seat in there, columns.
All original except for the carpet.
Except for the carpet. Yeah, it looks great. Great car. I love green seats in these things.
Car number 13.
What do you got under the hood?
Just a 318.
318?
AC.
Old reliable.
Yeah, all reliable.
Yeah.
The only thing I changed in here is we took took 2-barrel out, put a 4-barrel in it.
Yeah.
Put a manifold and an air cleaner, different air cleaner.
Yeah, just give it a little extra oomph to get off the line. Wow, great car.
Up next,
Fit and finish is really nice.
Don
It's amazing.
Yeah, they did a great job on it.
Chevrolet C10.
Yeah, that's nice. I love the dog dish hubcaps on there.
Yep. I have
The
it
turn
set
signals on the fender.
I understand it.
Are they supposed to be this far up?
Yeah. On this
Because they
car,
would normally be here,
on
right?
this car.
On this one they go back, huh?
Yep.
Learn something new every day.
I know, yeah.
Wow.
I've got a set
Up
of
next, car number
this
2.
car really came with rally magnums.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I'm having those restored.
Oh,
But
yeah?
everybody tells me don't change them.
No, those look great. You got to keep the dog dishes,
I gotta
man.
change those
Car
because
number
the ones with the
181,
holes in it are the police
Jerry
cars.
Eugenio,
So I gotta find me another
1969
set.
Plymouth
Ah,
Barracuda.
nobody even knows
Right on.
anymore. You know what I mean? They don't. Nobody knows anything anymore. You get like one guy every show. Oh, those are the cop ones, you know, or this is supposed to have rally wheels.
Call a
Or,
Mopar show and they'll all be talking.
oh, I know. Us Mopar guys are way too picky and
Yeah,
critical.
absolutely.
I know.
We'll continue in the Corvette line with car number 65, Jeffrey Conwell, a 1989 Chevy Corvette. Car number next, 369, Buddy and Sheila Smallwood, with a 1953 Plymouth Cranbrook.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of this quick little video over here at the Bay Life Car Show in Seffner, Florida. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I couldn't catch all the cars on video. There's just too many and it's too hot out here. I would have liked to gotten more stories from some of the car owners, but you know, it's kind of hard to shoot videos. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.